Welcome to the Catamount Football Show with Coach Kit Carpenter. I'm Bill Mayo, and this week we'll take a look back at the Douglas County game and also discuss the upcoming contest with the Paulding County Patriots. So stay right here, back with more Catamount football in just a minute.
Direct Packaging is your complete one-stop packaging supplier of choice. In addition to being the largest in-stock packaging and adhesive supplier in North Georgia, Direct Packaging also manufactures boxes while adhering to the same service standards our customers have come to expect. With over 170,000 square feet of packaging and specialty films, boxes, and adhesives, we are the leader for packaging supplies. Direct Packaging is committed to our customers. We have a dedicated fleet ready to serve you. We pride ourselves in being able to deliver upon receipt in a 60-mile radius within a 4-hour window. Our friendly staff is very knowledgeable and willing to help in any way that we can. With years of experience in the packaging industry, we can find the right product that suits your packaging needs. Direct Packaging also believes in supporting our community. We proudly serve by giving back to local organizations that make the Dalton area such a great place to live. Proud of the work we do, dedicated to the customers we serve. Direct Packaging, your largest single-source packaging distributor manufacturer in North Georgia. Contact us today.
Industrial Sales after hours service. This is Raymond. Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, sure can. We can meet you in about 15 minutes. Does that work? Hey, Heath, you got to go to work.
I'm go.
Good hit, Aiden. Good hit.
Papa, why are you and Dad always running off to work like that?
Well, at Kaler Industrial, we always tell our customers we don't expect their business, we earn their business.
Welcome to Catamount Football, and Coach Carpenter, let's talk a little bit about Friday night. It was certainly an entertaining game, wasn't it?
It was. Our guys started fast. That's something that we work on. They started really fast. We had 2 touchdowns. We had the turnover, and then everybody kind of settled in for the show. 4 touchdowns in the first quarter. Yes.
I looked up at the clock, and I think there's 4 minutes left, and it's 14-14.
Yeah, it is. They came out and they kind of settled in and kind of were striking us kind of where we had to adapt to try to stop some other things, and it kind of left us weak in some areas, and they did a good job attacking.
I thought one thing was interesting. I think it was a great testament to the scouting and the thought that is put into special teams. When they lined up to punt that football, our entire sideline, that was the worst kept secret in the history. I mean, our entire sideline is going, it's a fake, and they faked, and we just swamped them.
They did. And Coach Long and Coach Marlowe have done a great job of coordinating that team, and they spent 2 weeks on it. I mean, so much so that we weren't even going to use the defense as the safe punt, right, because we had practiced it so much.
Yeah, it's really interesting how that, I guess, and that's the advantage of looking back at this point now. We look back 6 games, so had seen the tendency for them to do that, right?
They have, and even back in, 2016, they ran a fake punt.
They beat us in the playoffs.
And, and their coach is kind of known for that, and so they've kind of followed script, and so that's what we prepared for.
Yeah. Talk a little bit about what you saw offensively. Kareem, I think offense was good Friday night, but I thought Kareem was outstanding.
He did. Kareem's really a special player, and while he's a tremendous offensive player, he is a great DB. Certainly for his size, and he played a lot both ways for us the other night.
Yeah.
But the things that he can do offensively, really.
From your perspective as a defensive coach, defensive coordinator for all those years, what kind of issues does a guy like that present when you're getting ready to play and you look at a kid like him?
Well, you know, in order to kind of stop the RPO and commit more people to the run, you need to play man. Well, in order to, you just can't cover him with one guy. So now you got to account for two guys. And once you do that, that kind of opens up the run. Or you've got to guess with them. You know, when are they going to throw it to him, when are they not? And because Coach Long does such a good job of putting them all over the field, we've also got two other good receivers.
I was going to say the other guy that, and we've talked about this, but some of those catches that Journey is making, and the way he, I was talking to Coach Martinez about this, the way he gets his hands out in front and catches that football.
You know, he's one, right up to last year, he was not a very good pass catcher. You know, even to the point we had to put him at running back. But he is somebody that has worked and worked and worked to become a great receiver. So not only do you have great hands, but he's got incredible speed. Yeah.
I think one other thing, I'm just thinking back, reflecting on the game, is the work that Coach Bennett and Coach Marlowe have done, defensive line guys. You guys have had a revolving door there because of injuries and changing techniques, changing fronts. Talk about that a little bit, because they really, those kids have done it. I mean, they play their rear ends off.
They do, and Coach Bennett is probably the master of making chicken salad out of, you know. Yeah. So he takes those guys and works them and really hones in on what they can do and what they can do. And when we get ready to do what they can do, Coach Marlowe and those guys put them in.
Mm-hmm. It's neat to watch those kids take on that persona of whatever the role is. I mean, and they're not the biggest, they're not the fastest, but they get out there and they fight with those big 300-pound offensive linemen.
They do, and because they work technique so much, they do. But at some point, you know, technique's not going to matter. But for the vast majority of the time, they do a great job.
Let's take a quick break. We'll be back with more in just a minute.
If you are selling or buying real estate, we are here to help.
Coldwell Banker Kennard Realty has been guiding the Dalton community home since 1974.
Please contact the #1 real estate company in Northwest Georgia for all your real estate needs.
All right! Oh yeah, baby!
Home is a place where all are welcome. It's where the story begins. It's not a place, it's a feeling. Home is where the heart is. At Furniture of Dalton, we handpick each of our 150 brands so that you can find your perfect heart's desire. Come see what you've been missing at Carpets of Dalton and Furniture of Dalton, the destination that brings you home. Exit 328 off I-75.
Board of Dalton would like to recognize our past and present Dalton Public School teachers. 2018, Ms. Risley Lee Dean. 2019, Mr. Freddie Fuentes. 2020, Ms. Riz Teresa Hensley. And 2021 winner, Ms. Riz Jennifer Sumner. Board of Dalton, your hometown Ford dealership. Go Catamounts!
We have known Mark for years, but always assumed switching banks would be such a lengthy and stressful process. However, during the COVID pandemic, First Bank of Dalton was there to help when we needed them.
I'm glad we were here when they needed us and could show them just how easy switching to First Bank of Dalton can really be.
It became clear that our business belonged with Mark and First Bank of Dalton. They go the extra mile for their customers.
Well, going the extra mile is one of our core essentials at First Bank of Dalton. You ready to switch? Let us go the extra mile for you.
At Beautiful Smiles by Design, we are proud of our small town heritage. Located in Dalton and Calhoun, Georgia, we serve our community with pride. We have extended hours, including early and late appointments, plus we are open Saturdays for your convenience. To see more of our amazing transformations, please visit us on www.beautifulsmilesdentistry.com or visit our Instagram page. For all your family and cosmetic dental needs, come to Beautiful Smiles by Design.
We're back to the Catamount Football Show with our coaches interview segment. Coach Corey Harris. Coach, how you doing?
I'm doing great, Bill.
So why don't you, this is your first year at Dalton.
Yes, sir.
So I always like to have first-year coaches introduce themselves, talk about your football background, how you got into coaching, and how you wound up here at Dalton.
Well, originally I'm from Jacksonville, Florida. Moved to Warner Robins, Georgia. My dad was military. Well, my dad was a firefighter on a military base. So we moved to Warner Robins, Georgia, and we know that's big football
Oh,
town
yeah.
there. So I kind of always know I wanted to either play professional football or coach football because I had a great coaches that worked with me when I was growing up. So that was always my dream, to be in football. So I tell the guys now I'm living the dream. You know what I mean? I've been blessed to been able to go play college football.
So where'd you play college?
I went to the Citadel first,
Mhm.
and then I ended up going to the University of North Alabama.
Okay.
From there, I was fortunate enough to get a free agent tryout with the New Orleans Saints, where I played 2 years, and then I played 3 years with Kansas City.
Now, you were telling me, I think when you were with the Saints, you came along at the perfect time when Mike Ditka traded the whole draft for Ricky Williams, right?
Yeah, so it was the perfect storm. Mike Ditka gave up the whole draft for Ricky Williams, so he had to bring in a lot of free agents. So I was one of those free agent tryout guys and got lucky. You know, there's a little luck in that, in preparation.
Skill, luck, hard work, all of it, right?
All of it. So I got an opportunity to make that team as a practice squad guy the first year, and was fortunate enough to hang around.
Yeah. So after you got through in the NFL, what was your next stop in coaching?
Well, I knew I always wanted to get coach high school, but when I first got done, I was kind of just sitting around, you know, being lazy. And finally, Tim Scott reached out to me. He was over at the principal at the high school. Then was like, I need your help. So he got me off my butt, got me into coaching, made me go back to school and finish school up, and started coaching there. So I originally started out coaching at Northside High School.
Yeah. And where else have you? What other?
Well, I've been a lot of places. Been a lot of places. I've been in Blakely County, Peach County, and then my wife. We had an opportunity to move up here when she got a job promotion. So I came to Atlanta. I originally started off in DeKalb County at Towers High School, then in Gwinnett. Then most recently Cobb County at McEachern and Campbell. Then got an opportunity.
So you've been in some great programs. How does that help you in your coaching? I mean, because you've seen obviously a lot of different styles of things. Does it give you the opportunity to say, hey, I kind of like that, or I kind of like that, or? It
does. I think more importantly, I've learned a lot, probably more than being in all different programs. I told the kids just last week, I've had the privilege of seeing some bad teams.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, and we're not a bad team.
Right.
We're a young team. And
people that understand football don't understand it. I mean, they look at your record and say, you're a bad team.
No.
But there's a difference.
There is a difference.
That's a perfect analogy. That's a great point.
Right. So I just make sure we're not a bad team. The kids fight hard every day. They continue to practice like a winning team, and that's important. I'm pretty sure you've seen some bad teams as a coach.
Absolutely.
We've all seen some bad teams as a coach, so there's a big difference.
So talk about your responsibilities here at Dalton. Tell us what you're doing with the football team, and then also your school responsibilities.
Okay, I'm the cornerbacks coach, so I get the opportunity just to work mainly with the corners. My school responsibility, I'm the strength and conditioning coach at the junior high school, which have been great. I love working with the 8th and 9th graders. They really get after it down there, and hopefully my job is to help us continue to develop so when they get here, they'll be ready to play sooner.
Yeah. One thing I always like to talk to defensive back coaches about this, because that's a big position group, right? There's 4 or 5 guys out on the field all the time. Offensive line's the same way, and communication is really important, but when we're standing next to each other as offensive linemen, it's easy to communicate.
Correct.
When you're 53 yards apart, talk about the importance of the communication between the defensive backs and what they're doing and how you guys accomplish some of that.
Well, being so young, communication has been a problem for us, and I try to continue to harp on it. And I think a lot of times, a lot of people use signals and hand signals, but for me, playing ball and defensive back, the main thing I try to tell our guy is to call his name.
Right.
The eye contact is so crucial.
Right.
If I just yell at you and gave you a signal versus saying, Bill, you'll look at me, then I know you got the call. You know what I mean? So
that's a great
just
point.
giving kids, just call his name.
Yeah.
And they think, Coach, I told him the coverage, and other guys, no, he didn't. So, if you get that eye contact, that cuts down on a lot of things. So one small thing like just calling each other name. Yeah. And we still struggling to do that for whatever reason, but hopefully we can get going. We get going. The more reps we play, the more we play.
Absolutely. So I want to introduce this to your family. Tell us about your family makeup.
Okay, this is my wife. We've been married. Sheba Harris. She's retired military. I should say ex-military. She retired military. They decided to go back and work as a civil serviceman. They brought her back. So
I was talking to her Friday before the Douglas County game. I told her, I said, this is like a home game for you because you guys still live down close to there, right? She said, yeah, this is great.
15 minutes away. So, and I have a son that's 21 who's a senior at Ole Miss. And then I have a 6-year-old who's probably the leader of the whole gang and run the whole house. So it's a challenge.
He's fun. Challenge. You've had him up here around the program. He's a fun young man.
He's fun to somebody. I tell my wife he's gonna be the death of me, but he's great. He's great. He got a lot of energy. I wish I had half his energy, but we enjoy it. We've loved being in Dalton, and
we're glad to have you. Glad you're here.
It's been great.
Thanks so much for coming on the show. We appreciate everything you do for Catamount football, and we're glad you're with us.
Thank you. It's been fun.
All right, so right here, back with more in just a minute.
We're super fired up down here at Cherokee Brewing, getting ready for another football season. Don't forget to come down and check out one of our 24 beers on tap. We got the brewcade going on. Also want to remind you that we do have a drive-thru set up behind the Oakwood Cafe, so you can get your favorite chicken tenders without getting out of the car. Keep an eye out for a concert out at Walnut Hill Farm on the weekends this fall, and also be prepared for our Georgia-grown produce boxes with Gathered Goods. We appreciate all your support, and go teams this year. I hope everybody makes it to the playoffs. Woo!
Hi, I'm Charles R. Hicks Sr.
And I'm Chris Hicks.
And we're the Transformers crew.
With over 40 years of experience from brakes, AC tune-ups, oil changes, and custom rebuilt transmissions, Transformers is your #1 automotive repair source. We have a brand new state-of-the-art facility conveniently located here on Sugar Road, and we also offer financing for those unexpected repair needs. So come and check out the real professionals, because we are
Transformers.
Transformers Transmission and Complete Auto Repair Specialist.
Every day brings new challenges. GigLink is helping our community keep pace in this brave new world. New ways to efficiently communicate, new and innovative ways of approaching manufacturing, new ways to explore our dreams and goals. GigLink's lightning-fast service provides downloads and uploads up to 10 times faster than traditional internet speeds, perfect for today's data-intensive environment, giving us all a chance to succeed. Connect with GigLink today.
Every community has challenges.
But where others see challenges,
we see opportunities.
Opportunities to harness the pride
and strengths of Whitfield and Murray counties.
To fight
for the education,
basic needs,
and health of every person
in our local community.
We are the hand raisers,
game changers,
and the problem solvers.
United,
we can create a community where
everyone
is part of something bigger than themselves.
Be inclusive.
Be bold.
Be kind.
Live united.
Thank you.
"54 years. How did we get here? It's that we made meaningful relationships and helped so many people along the way. And that is the measure of a man."
AFG has a new look and a new downtown location.
Still the same great service you've come to expect for the last 50 years. Providing health insurance for employers, individuals, and seniors. Come enroll with us and go Big Red.
Went down to Douglas County. The last time we were there, the stadium was under construction. They've done a nice job.
It is. They flipped the home and visitor side. There's a glimpse at their home side. It's a very nice. We got a very nice field house there. In
I was going to say they built a big end field house with weight room and all that stuff in the end zone down there.
You know, you can still see it's kind of smoky there. They come out to some fog, but there's no fog about that.
Nope. Second play of the game right there. I think we handed the ball from the first play and second play. You see Kareem doing his thing. Just ran right by the corner for a touchdown.
Yeah, he had such a tremendous night.
He really did.
I think he had 208 yards on 11 catches.
Like the celebration with the guys. Everybody getting excited. Here's another look at it. Good pass protection up front. Good job by Brady just laying out, letting Kareem run under it.
That was perfect. Ran right by him.
You're not going to catch him.
That guy might.
Yeah, he's been another few more yards. He might.
Yeah,
Number two was getting it.
Yeah, I don't think Kareem had to be rocked to sleep that night.
So it makes it 7-0. Just a few seconds in.
You know, it's big whenever you can kick the ball off into the end zone. You know, they start on the 20 there. They kind of hand it off. We do a good job of getting in there, kind of making a tackle there. And again, that's a great play by Adriel right there, doing it like it's designed. You know, the quarterback was a threat. There's Ethan Evans getting him up, and Brock coming in and chopping that ball out. Now, Bulldogs were going to score there until they realized he wasn't able to. And Adriel has no idea either. So
that's good for them. It's exciting to run down there towards the end zone anyway.
It is, and it's, you know, what a great time of the game to have and start fast.
Love the excitement on the sidelines. That just nothing like a turnover like that gets the sidelines going.
You know, and then we turn around right here, throw another ball there to Kareem.
Oh, get out of bounds.
You know what's kind of changed over the time is now you want to say, hey, get down, get down, get down.
Yeah.
You know, you don't want them fighting for yards anymore.
Good hard running right there by Tyson. You see Jackson Blackwood lead blocking right there on that big old linebacker. That number 33 was 250-pound linebacker.
Yeah, he was big.
Jackson right there gets after him. Good job.
Yeah, laid him out. That's good.
Charlie Patrick and Grant Halverson on the right side opened up a nice hole right there.
That number 50 right there was probably the biggest end that I've seen.
He was big.
He was big. So did a great job of running the ball, getting it down there to the goal line. And, you know, that's something that we've missed with Tyson being out, but with him being back, you know, great blocks right there. You really got to be able to run the ball between the tackles.
And he runs hard, too. I mean, he punishes them when they come to tackle him.
Yes, he does. Such a great job.
Bounces this one outside, keeps fighting.
You know, he's still tough. He's so tough to bring down.
Yep. Good protection, and here's Journey.
That's great. There's just a perfect example of somebody that's worked at it to being able to become a great receiver.
Yeah, well, no, we'll get a replay right here. Watch him go up, snatch that thing with his hands. Here it is. Good job by the guys up front, and boom, good throw, great catch. That jumps us out at 14-0. Like the excitement.
You know, Pepe's done a great job of kicking, and you know, JJ kicked a little bit the other night. You know, you take some chances there, you pull your guy out of the middle of the field, and once they break through, it's a foot race.
Yep. And that's hard. When they get gone up the middle, sometimes it's harder than even an outside run to get them because they're out the gate so fast, right? And they're behind everybody.
Yeah, with a full head of steam.
Yep.
You know, they caught us there on a little onside kick. And we're able to take that down and answer. So they've tied it up 14-all. The little swinging gate, we knew that they were going to do that. Coach Harris did a great job of kind of preparing us for that. And as you can see, we got the guys in there and made the stop.
Absolutely. So that made it 14-13.
You know, and you know, when you're missing that extra point, you're always chasing.
You're always chasing it. Absolutely. Come back with a little delay handoff there to Tyson. Again, similar play, and he's able to get out on the edge. Good block right there by Karim. See a replay of it here.
That's a great false pull there.
Yeah. John kind of went the wrong way on
no,
that.
That's all right. No, I was playing. That's how you pull the readers out of there.
You can certainly tell the linebackers weren't reading him when you watch it because they completely ignored John. There's Brady doing a nice job. He gives a little pressure, but he pops right up the middle. I know that's frustrating as a defensive coach when you got him hemmed up and then all of a sudden the quarterback squirts out the out the front end.
He does. You know, you feel like, all right, we got him covered. Let's get him down, and boom, first down.
Picks up a first down. Come back, and there's that isolation play again with Blackwood leading on the linebacker. Jackson's really come a long way this year. I mean, he has turned into a really good player for us.
He certainly has. He's got the speed to do it, and he's certainly strong.
He's got an overthrow right there, and that defensive back was able to come up with the interception, unfortunately.
It's a great job of getting pressure, much like they did on us. We had the guy kind of sitting there waiting on him, expecting him to kind of squirt out, and we kind of defended that. Here's that fake punt.
Yep, it was the worst kept secret in a while.
Yes.
That was a big momentum play. That got everybody excited. Here's another look at it.
Great job there, and the poor scout team guys really took a beating. I'm sure they were happy to see another guy take some of that.
Yeah, you got to practice those things live, don't you?
Yeah, you do.
Somebody pays the price. There's a screen. Nice job by Peyton Starling out there getting the block. There's John Ridley hustling, Stryker Woods hustling around. Defensive linemen, sometimes they never run.
No, they never do.
Good protection. Grant doing a good job fighting with that 3 technique on him, and what a great catch.
Yeah, great concentration.
Twist, and the right side guys pick that up. Boom.
That's perfect, just enough for the first down.
Really good. Really good. So 4th and 1, great push on the quarterback sneak. Get the first down pretty easy.
It is. That's good. Whenever we see our guys kind of coming in there and doing that, it's just such a relief. Great job blocking right there and Tyson punching it in.
Inside zone play, and nice job by the up front guys.
Good block right there.
Yep. Grant, Charlie, Stryker, Peyton, and John all did a good job on that play. Then we had a little extracurricular. I don't think I've seen so many flags on the field at one time. I think number 52 for them got mad at Tyson and swung at him and got ejected, right?
He did, and it's you hate to see that. The referees did a great job keeping everything under control. And what you can see there, that's their student section. And in between plays,
they had the most fun of any student section
without
I've
a
seen.
doubt.
The music was going. They had a DJ down there in the end zone with them. Had them going.
Some other big stops. Both linebackers really had a great night the other night, and the way we've kind of done some things, opened it up for them, and defensive front really keeping the blockers off of them.
So 21 all. They went for 2 and got it. And there's Brady on a read, keeping it for a few yards. I think we ended up having to kick on that possession.
Here's a great play right here. We played a lot of man the other night, and Assad right there making a good open field tackle.
That's a really good tackle.
They're able to drive the ball down, drive it back down in there, and so we're doing it, sitting in there doing what we can to stop them.
Yep, those guys are fighting, no question.
Jason's Deli, O'Charlie's.
28-21 right here before the half. We're trying to work this 2-minute thing. Yeah, it makes it tough there.
Just extra effort, and that ball comes out.
Good to get this guy to throw it away. They've had some snap issues throughout the year, but it seemed like every time they snapped and it bounced on the ground, they got it back.
Yeah. And I thought this next possession right here, minute 9, this was a huge play by our team and of our offense to come back and able to score right here.
Absolutely. It showed great concentration. Yeah. You kind of think that Journey's about to punch it out right there. But as us, coming and working the 2-minute drill, It's something we do every week, but the guys are going down getting open.
Good job by Brady of rolling out, getting away from some pressure right there. 52, Peyton Starling did a good job. He had his hands full with those defensive ends, and he's being a freshman, and he just did a nice job of fighting all night long.
Yes, he did. He's really gotten better every week.
He really has. Good job out of Brady of getting his shoulders back square and finding Luke in the middle of the field. Good protection again. Good awareness to get out of bounds.
I don't even think we even used any of it, maybe one time.
I think we only had to use one of them.
Yeah. They did a great job just marching down the field. You know, I'm glad to see that they're doing it to somebody else other than just us.
Yes.
You know, it's Kareem doing what Kareem does. I mean, great catch.
Yep, great throw. Brady put it in a place where only Kareem can get it, and he goes and gets it. And he got the interference call. The DB got the double whammy.
Absolutely, and you know, that helps kick the ball into the end zone too.
Yeah. Great catch. And that was so important because they got the ball coming out the opening possession of the third quarter.
Yes.
So it was really critical for us to score and get back to a one-score game at that point. We'll be back with the second half highlights in just a minute.
Buy from the pros who know at Proformance Sports Academy. Our pro shop has one of the largest selections of bats, gloves, and cleats in the North Georgia area, featuring Rawlings, Wilson, Louisville Slugger, DeMarini, Mizuno, and the largest New Balance cleat dealer in the area. We provide baseball and softball gear for travel leagues, rec leagues, middle school, and high school programs. Get your baseball and softball training, equipment, and uniforms from the former collegiate and professional players who know at Proformance Sports Academy. ProformanceSportsAcademy.com.
Dalton Fire Protection, Industrial Life Safety, and Commercial Security Experts. Fire sprinklers, fire extinguishers, fire alarm systems, clean agent suppression systems, backflow devices. Go Catamounts. ASA, the life safety company.
Dad, look, I found a lost puppy.
Well, I'm not lost exactly, but hey, are you planting that tree? Wait, where are the flags? The paint? Didn't you contact 811?
I've dug here before, it's fine.
Contacting 811 to have all underground utilities marked is the law, and it protects us all. Here, let me borrow your cell phone.
Dogs don't use cell phones.
Humans shouldn't dig before contacting 811. I mean, woof.
Online or on the phone, contact 811 at least 2 business days before any digging project. Brought to you by Georgia 811.
Can we keep them?
Direct Packaging is your complete one-stop packaging supplier of choice. In addition to being the largest in-stock packaging and adhesive supplier in North Georgia, Direct Packaging also manufactures boxes while adhering to the same service standards our customers have come to expect. With over 170,000 square feet of packaging and specialty films, boxes, and adhesives, we are the leader for packaging supplies. Direct Packaging is committed to our customers. We have a dedicated fleet ready to serve you. We pride ourselves in being able to deliver upon receipt in a 60-mile radius within a 4-hour window. Our friendly staff is very knowledgeable and willing to help in any way that we can. With years of experience in the packaging industry, we can find the right product that suits your packaging needs. Direct Packaging also believes in supporting our community. We proudly serve by giving back to local organizations that make the Dalton area such a great place to live. Proud of the work we do, dedicated to the customers we serve. Direct Packaging, your largest single-source packaging distributor manufacturer in North Georgia. Contact us today.
Home is a place where all are welcome. It's where the story begins. It's not a place, it's a feeling. Home is where the heart is. At Furniture of Dalton, we handpick each of our 150 brands so that you can find your perfect heart's desire. Come see what you've been missing at Carpets of Dalton and Furniture of Dalton, the destination that brings you home. Exit 328 off I-75.
If you are selling or buying real estate, we are here to help.
Coldwell Banker Kennard Realty has been guiding the Dalton community home since 1974.
Please contact the #1 real estate company in Northwest Georgia for all your real estate needs.
Board of Dalton would like to recognize our past and present Dalton Public School teachers. 2018 Ms. Risley Lee Dean, 2019 Mr. Freddie Fuentes, 2020 Ms. Riz Teresa Hensley, and 2021 winner Ms. Riz Jennifer Sumner. Board of Dalton, your hometown Ford dealership. Go Catamounts!
At Beautiful Smiles by Design, we are proud of our small town heritage. Located in Dalton and Calhoun, Georgia, we serve our community with pride. We have extended hours, including early and late appointments, plus we are open Saturdays for your convenience. To see more of our amazing transformations, please visit us on www.beautifulsmilesdentistry.com or visit our Instagram page. For all your family and cosmetic dental needs, come to Beautiful Smiles by Design.
Back with the second half, and it's a good way to start.
It is, you're hoping he punches it to you and just slip and fall and don't get it, So there's them driving the ball down, getting down to the goal line and punching it in.
Come back on offense, play action pass here. They had that one covered pretty well. We've run that play successfully during the season, and I think they had that one sniffed out on us.
Yes. Bulldog had quite a night the other night. With a couple of turnovers.
Yeah.
I think he gets an interception here in just a few minutes. Had a bunch of tackles. But he does it in practice.
I love his work ethic. That kid's going to be successful, whatever path he chooses in life, because of his work ethic.
Absolutely.
He works so hard.
We've done a great job all year trying to block one. We finally got a hold of one right there to get it back, to kind of get them chasing the extra point.
Great job. Great catch by Jonas.
It is. It shows again his concentration going up and catching the ball.
He's going to get a chance to play on Saturday somewhere. Good job by the guys up front. Good pocket. Boom. Nice. Catching the ball at his highest point too. That's you always hear that coaching point for receivers and defensive backs.
Great job there on the front of kind of slanting and getting going. Good body position, able to tackle him, get him down. There's a little interception right there. That's great. A little deflection right there. We've been chasing the running back all night. We put a different guy on him and threw it right to him.
As intercepted by number 56, Brandon Arredondo.
Like the excitement. Oops, just sitting in the perfect spot, wasn't he?
Yep.
See number 89, Bannon failing out there. Boy, he's done a good job, and he has come a long way.
He has, and he's working both sides of the ball.
Even with his club.
His club, I think he got it off, but he's having to wear a splint now.
Come back and running the ball in the middle. Tyson still running hard. At this point, you don't have to throw the ball every down. We're still able to run it, and good catch by Warner.
Yeah, it's still a one-score game.
Good job. Fighting for the extra yards. Another good job by Warner right here. Good blocking by the guys, the receivers out there, Karim, and I think that was Luke maybe out there blocking for Warner. Good protection.
Another great pass, great catch.
So going into the fourth quarter, 48-28.
We ran this early in the season, and we kind of came back to it. It's tough, when you've got a good hard runner in there.
It really is. He does a good job. Just gives you an extra blocker. Having the quarterback out, we get an extra blocker for that play. Another good catch. Sound like a broken record, but he just made so many good catches Friday. Good job by the offensive line right there. Nice scramble by Brady. There's Striker hustling down the field.
Good job.
Yep. Gets in somebody's way, which is good. That's all. Sometimes that's all it takes. You don't have to go in there and wipe them out. Just get in their way.
Touchdown Dalton, number 15.
It does. It kind of breaks you back, and especially when the quarterback scrambles for a touchdown.
Here's another look at it. See, they get some pressure, and they keep going upfield, so Brady's able to pull it down and go score with it.
Miss JJ with a, if we'd have just let that thing go just one more little hop, we would have been perfectly in the clear. But
It's got to travel 10 yards, and what did he get it at, about 9?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Very close. Very close.
So they get it here. We get a good, get some good pressure. Great coverage down here by Andy. But they're able to work their way down into the end zone and kind of punch it in on us. So we're down 20 again.
Yep. 7 minutes to go in the game. I guess when his momentum takes him in the end zone, he can run it out.
You can, if momentum carries you in.
Yep.
But anything else, it will not happen. So,
good catch by Luke.
Yes. It's Parker McClurg coming in. Did a great job of moving the ball down the field, throws a great ball, worked through his progressions to see who he needs to throw it to, and puts the ball on the money, and they catch it.
Yeah, that was a nice drive for him to come in that situation, and with all the rest of the first team was in, and come in and take the team right down the field. That was encouraging to see that.
Absolutely.
Good job.
It helps when you're throwing it to people
That's
like
right.
that now. It's a great catch, and him getting up the field vertically is good.
About 2 or 3 missed tackles right there later. Here's Tyson again.
Good call there.
And what you don't see, that block right there by Luke. Luke held that block, because I looked down the field when I saw Tyson running. He held that block down on the goal line for, I bet you, 5 seconds. He had that guy tied up and was wearing him out.
Yes.
And then Tyson just runs right into the guy.
Puts an exclamation on it.
Yep.
Tyson punching it in there. That's good.
Good look at it right here. Get those guys covered up.
Another extra point. So down 13. We're able to stop them, make them punt. And you're really just kind of hoping right here Journey's going to do some magic.
Yes, he's already done it once this year.
He has, and so we got a bunch of people in there, and he's able to carry the ball back to the 40.
Good return.
So Parker back in. He does a great job of dumping it out there to Tyson.
This is a tough situation for offensive linemen, because those guys know we're passing the ball, and they're going to pin their ears back, and they are going to rush as absolutely as hard as they can.
They did. And again, you can see our guys continuing to fight to the bitter end, and to really kind of come up short.
And that's the end of the game there. Good sportsmanship by everybody, lining up and shaking hands after a little chippiness earlier.
We're super fired up down here at Cherokee Brewing, getting ready for another football season. Don't forget to come down and check out one of our 24 beers on tap. We got the brewcade going on. Also want to remind you that we do have a drive-thru set up behind the Oakwood Cafe, so you can get your favorite chicken tenders without getting out of the car. Keep an eye out for a concert out at Walnut Hill Farm on the weekends this fall, and also be prepared for our Georgia-grown produce boxes with Gathered Goods. We appreciate all your support, and go teams this year. I hope everybody makes it to the playoffs. Woo!
Hi, I'm Charles R. Hicks Sr.
And I'm Chris Hicks.
And we're the Transformers crew.
With over 40 years of experience from brakes, AC tune-ups, oil changes, and custom rebuilt transmissions, Transformers is your #1 automotive repair source. We have a brand new state-of-the-art facility conveniently located here on Sugar Road, and we also offer financing for those unexpected repair needs. So come and check out the real professionals, because we are
Transformers.
Transformers Transmission and Complete Auto Repair Specialist.
Kaler Industrial Sales after hours service. This is Raymond. Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, sure can. We can meet you in about 15 minutes. Does that work? Hey, Heath, you got to go to work.
I'm going.
Good hit, Aiden. Good hit.
Papa, why are you and Dad always running off to work like that?
Well, at Kaler Industrial, we always tell our customers we don't expect their business, we earn their business.
Every day brings new challenges. GigLink is helping our community keep pace in this brave new world. New ways to efficiently communicate, new and innovative ways of approaching manufacturing, new ways to explore our dreams and goals. GigLink's lightning fast service provides downloads and uploads up to 10 times faster than traditional internet speeds. Perfect for today's data-intensive environment, giving us all a chance to succeed. Connect with GigLink today.
Well, Coach, let's talk a little bit about Paulding County coming up. First thing, schedule change. We're going to be playing on Thursday. Talk about that.
We are. You know, just like with every business, you know, they're having a hard time finding workers. The referees are not in great supply. And to help out with that, we were asked to see if we could move our game to Thursday, and we were able to. You know, I like to play on Thursday. You know, it's like Thursday night game of the week, you know, so it's good.
What does that do from a preparation schedule, getting ready for the week?
Well, with it shortening the week, you kind of lose a day of rest. And so normally what we would do on Monday morning is kind of get loose, get stretched, you know, and just kind of get the soreness out. So we'd have to do that on Sunday. And then, you know, now Monday rolls around, instead of watching doing corrections, you had to do that on Sunday. And so as us, you know, our practice on Monday is going to be more like a Tuesday. Our Tuesday is more like a Wednesday, and then Wednesday will be kind of a hybrid.
So we're going down to Paulding County, which is, I think the last time we were there was 2000, 2001 sometime.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It's been a while, and they've put turf on their field now. So talk a little bit about what you see from Paulding County.
Well, Paulding County runs about the same offense everybody in this region has run, except they throw the ball quite a bit. I mean, they may only run the ball 10 or 12 times, which is kind of good news for us.
Yeah, right.
You know, but they're certainly capable of running. They've got great big guys.
Yeah, they got a big offensive line.
A big offensive line. And the quarterback's great. You know, he can throw the ball down the field. They've got good receivers. And, you know, the running back is a good player, but they just really utilize the passing a little bit more.
Defensively, we've seen them. They're primarily a 3-3 stack team, which we haven't seen in several weeks now. So be kind of getting back to that that type of scheme. But they'll also jump in a four-man front. We saw them play East Paulding, who all they do is run the ball, and they jumped in a four-man front. And they've got a 340. Have you seen him? A 340-pound nose man.
Doesn't surprise me. It matches their giant center and tackle.
Yeah, that's right.
I think they come in threes.
Yeah, they grow them big in those counties down there. So, but certainly want to invite everybody down for Thursday night football at Paulding County. Easy drive, not as bad as some of the other ones. Maybe an hour and a half.
Yeah, it's not bad at all. You know, there's great places to eat down there. It'd be a good Thursday night event.
Yeah, come out and support the team, and we'll be back with more Catamount football in just a minute.
Ford of Dalton, home of the Power Buy, has been voted the best place to buy a new car, the best place to buy a new truck, and the best place to buy a used truck. Ford of Dalton, your hometown Ford dealership. Go Catamounts!
Dalton Fire Protection, Industrial Life Safety, and Commercial Security Experts. Fire sprinklers, fire extinguishers, fire alarm systems, clean agent suppression systems, backflow devices. Go Catamounts. ASA, the Life Safety Company.
54 years. How did we get here? It's that we made meaningful relationships and helped so many people along the way. And that is the measure of a man.
AFG has a new look and a new downtown location. Still the same great service you've come to expect for the last 50 years. Providing health insurance for employers, individuals, and seniors. Come enroll with us and go Big Red.
from the pros who know at Proformance Sports Academy. Our pro shop has one of the largest selections of bats, gloves, and cleats in the North Georgia area, featuring Rawlings, Wilson, Louisville Slugger, DeMarini, Mizuno, and the largest New Balance cleat dealer in the area. We provide baseball and softball gear for travel leagues, rec leagues, middle school, and high school programs. Get your baseball and softball training, equipment, and uniforms from the former collegiate and professional players who know at Proformance Sports Academy. ProformanceSportsAcademy.com.
If you are selling or buying real estate, we are here to help.
Coldwell Banker Kennard Realty has been guiding the Dalton community home since 1974.
Please contact the #1 real estate company in Northwest Georgia for all your real estate needs.
All right! Oh yeah, baby!
Hey folks, Jason Denson, Ford of Dalton, North Georgia's fastest growing dealership and home of the Power Buy. Our new Ford vehicles come with Ford of Dalton's exclusive 10-year, 150,000-mile powertrain warranty at no cost to you. FordofDalton.com. Hope to see you soon.
Direct Packaging is your complete one-stop packaging supplier of choice. In addition to being the largest in-stock packaging and adhesive supplier in North Georgia, Direct Packaging also manufactures boxes while adhering to the same service standards our customers have come to expect. With over 170,000 square feet of packaging and specialty films, boxes, and adhesives, we are the leader for packaging supplies. Direct Packaging is committed to our customers. We have a dedicated fleet ready to serve you. We pride ourselves in being able to deliver upon receipt in a 60-mile radius within a 4-hour window. Our friendly staff is very knowledgeable and willing to help in any way that we can. With years of experience in the packaging industry, we can find the right product that suits your packaging needs. Direct Packaging also believes in supporting our community. We proudly serve by giving back to local organizations that make the Dalton area such a great place to live. Proud of the work we do, dedicated to the customers we serve. Direct Packaging, your largest single-source packaging distributor manufacturer in North Georgia. Contact us today.
Back to Catamount Football, and Coach, we've come to the final segment. Let's talk a little bit about the young people. There's several things happening here in the next week with those guys. Talk about that.
There is. So they finished their regular season Saturday.
So that's 6, 7, and 8.
6, 7, and 8, and
Right.
so they'll start the playoffs.
Okay.
The 8th grade, I believe, goes down to Marietta.
And that'll be on Saturday.
On Saturday, I'm not sure about what time.
Mid-morning, I think 11 o'clock.
I think so. That seems right. Then our 7th grade goes down to South Cobb. That may be an evening game. I think they're trying to work that out still. But our 6th grade is playing at home at Harmon Field, and that should be a morning game, which was very exciting for them. Those guys really had a great season, and they're gearing up for the playoffs, and they certainly got a good shot at it.
Yeah, and that league will go. Those playoffs could conceivably go another
3 or 4 weeks.
3 or 4 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
So they could be playing on into November, deep into November. That'd be exciting for those young guys.
It is. They've already finished a 10-game regular season, which is more games than we've played in multiple years.
Absolutely.
So they played. The competition has been great. Coaching has been wonderful. And so it's exciting to see those guys get fired up.
Yeah. Touch on a little bit where we are in the we talked a couple weeks ago about the region or the alignment, the classification process. So kind of touch on where that is, where that stands now.
All right, so for the state, Tuesday the 26th is the last day the superintendent signs off on the FTE count.
So every school has to turn in their full-time enrollment.
By Tuesday.
By Tuesday, okay.
And so, once that date's passed, then the state has everything, and I don't know what kind of turnaround it takes for them to give it to the GHSA. But I would think maybe by the end of the week or even to the first part of the next week, we should have an idea of what classification we'll be in.
So the way that process works is they look at all the enrollments, and they take the bottom percentage and they put them in A and the tip top in 7A.
And then divide it out.
Do they try to divide it equally between the other classifications?
They do, and it's about, there's 40-something in 7A and then like 56, 57, somewhere in there in each of the other classifications. From there, once you get in a classification, you can petition to play up or ask to play down or try to play down. A lot of schools, certainly in the metro Atlanta area, request to play up just so travel. And so they'll play up. And so that'll kind of change some of the classification, like who's in what. So we'll see. It's an exciting time.
What's the timeline, do you think, on when we'll be able to announce, okay, we're going to be in this region, this classification in this region, and here's our opponents.
So they'll run through the classification thing for probably about a month, because hearing all the appeals and all that. Then they'll put them in. Once that's finalized, they'll put you in a region, and then you'll hear appeals, like people might want to go to a different region,
right.
For whatever reason. And so it'd probably be finalized, I would say, January, February.
And then they'll make the announcement, and then there'll be a region meeting, right? And you guys will go and determine, okay, here it is, and here's and line up the schedule.
And it depends on how many teams are in your region. It depends on how many extra games that you get that you may have to find outside.
Yeah, so that's that's exciting, and we're obviously hoping to drop down a classification and get into 5A, maybe get some more local games. And there's a lot of speculation. It's probably too much to talk about here, but a lot of speculation on teams that might be in or might be out, but hopefully we'll have some closer teams, right?
I would hope so. Really that's what high school football is all about, is being able to be in your community support, whether you like it or not. It just lets everybody kind of get involved.
Absolutely. And I think, Friday was another good example of support by our quarterback club. We had those great buses, and of course the chicken for the kids after the game. We talk about it all the time, but it's special to those guys.
It is. It's special, and it's when you're driving 2.5 hours, you need to be able to ride in comfort. And certainly, as hard as those guys play, they need to be comfortable on the way back.
Absolutely. Once again, we want to touch on Thursday night game at Paulding County. Invite everybody to come out and see the Catamounts, right?
Absolutely.
All right. That'll do it for this week. We'll be back next week, same cat time, same cat channel.